À 200 mètres des salles de classe s'élève un mur, celui qui sépare le Mexique des États-Unis. Bienvenue à l'université de Brownsville, dans le sud du Texas. Ici, 95% des 15 000 étudiants sont hispaniques. L'emplacement du campus ne doit d'ailleurs rien au hasard. Tony Knopp est professeur d'histoire et spécialiste du Mexique.
This was Fort Brown, established here on the border at the time of the war between the United States and Mexico. And over the decades, Fort Brown developed and expanded. But at the end of World War II, there was a feeling that you no longer needed a fort here. And so the fort was basically turned over to the community. You had a ready-made campus, in other words, and so that's why it's down here.
How does that impact campus life, the history of campus?
Well, speaking of impact, occasionally we get a bullet over here from the trouble across the river, and I think the faculty are often very happy to see the Mexican students because they tend to be fairly well educated and pretty persistent in their goals.
À l'université de Brownsville, les jeunes Mexicains croisent les enfants des familles qui ont émigré aux États-Unis depuis longtemps. Et pour ces derniers, l'immigration n'est justement plus la préoccupation principale en cette période électorale. L'affirmer publiquement est souvent mal perçu par la communauté, surtout lorsque l'on est un responsable démocrate. C'est pourtant ce que fait Francisco Rodriguez, étudiant en commerce international.
A lot of us don't see immigration as being the #1 issue for us. We don't. Education, the economy, and being able to pay back my loans when I graduate. Job prospects. Those are things that matter to me, and they matter to a lot of the people that I associate with because that's why we're here.
Oscar et son frère Francisco ont la double nationalité, mexicaine et américaine. Eux aussi sont venus à Brownsville pour effectuer leur cursus universitaire. Ils se sentent bien intégrés aux États-Unis. Pourtant, ils ne souhaitent pas s'éterniser de ce côté de la frontière.
Do you guys like to go back to Mexico, or is your plan to stay in the U.S.?
I mean, for me, I love Mexico. It's like if there's a way to, like, if it ever gets better, like, if the situation gets better back home, I would definitely, I mean, not Matamoros, but I would definitely go back to Mexico, to stay.
I would feel the same way. I miss everything about it. Like if I'm thinking about raising a family, like I would like to raise my family like close to Mexico for some reason, just because of our culture.
La culture mexicaine fait justement partie intégrante de la vie sur le campus. C'est ce qui a séduit Maëlette et Marianella, deux étudiantes rencontrées lors d'un match de football entre élèves.
In other universities, Hispanics are really the minority, and here, you know, Hispanic culture is just part of the UT campus. It's very, we celebrate Charo Days, Cinco de Mayo, all of that, you know, it's very, very Mexican to some extent, or not just Mexican, it's very Hispanic. So I don't think it's really like any other campus. And I do feel like it's a way for us to have a little bit of Mexico in the United States.
For people from here, from US, they say you are not from here, you are from Mexico. And people from Mexico say you are not from Mexico because you are actually living like in the US. So it's like something special that has UTV because it has like a lot of culture.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both, but it's not really either.
Le campus de Brownsville est donc un univers mixte, partagé entre deux cultures et presque deux pays. En 2010, l'université a bien failli être coupée en deux lors de la construction du mur par le gouvernement américain.